What's going on, YouTube? How you doing? How you doing? First and foremost, man, I hope everyone having a wonderful day. And I just want to thank everyone for that subscribe to me, that like my videos, that comment, and just do everything, you know what I'm saying, to help my channel grow. And I humbly appreciate that. All right. But before we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. Please hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. Now, I live in Texas, right? And there was a situation that happened in Frisco, Texas with a 13-year-old black girl, and she was assaulted by a white woman. All because the white woman's child approached the black girl and said he was going to hit her with a shotgun, like boom, boom, buck her with a shotgun and stuff. And the black girl responded to her. Turned out that the white woman mother, the white boy's mother came and confronted the black girl. They got to a verbal altercation. The white woman, touched up the black girl a little bit. Black girl stood on business though, and now we here today. Now, before I get started, let me read what's the updated information on this first before I give my thoughts and opinions on this. A 35-year-old woman in Frisco, Texas was charged with assault and has to go before a judge after she was filmed approaching/assaulting a 13-year-old girl for yelling at her son. Krystal Randolph posted on Facebook a day ago saying that today my child was assaulted by a 45-year-old white woman after her son threatened to shoot my child in the face. Instead of her correcting her little demon seed, she comes and targets my child out of all the kids there. Now, the mother updated a post saying police identified the woman and charged her with assault. The officer believes that the charges will be enhanced since it occurred on school property and the teen is a minor. Now, I don't know if anyone saw the video, and I don't know if I can post the video on YouTube yet. I haven't studied that part yet, and I wish I can. But if y'all can look up this video about the 13-year-old girl getting assaulted by the white woman, please check that out. And I might still put it in this video so y'all can have better context.
That's an adult.
Yeah. Oh shit.
She walking over here?
Yeah.
Bet. I don't give a fuck.
Hi.
So, you're talking to my child.
Your child came over here saying he was gonna get a shotgun and shoot me in my face.
And that was after you told him to shut the fuck up?
No,
Whoa.
he came over here cussing us out. He was cussing him out first.
Cussing how so?
Saying fuck, shut the fuck up. You need to watch your child. If you're gonna come over here and confront a child,
I'm sorry, where are your parents?
Honestly, I know my parents will. Don't worry. Don't worry about my
and
parents.
that is fine?
Don't worry about me. Your child came over here cussing other children out. How about you watch your child and watch your child's language? I don't care. I'm gonna be straightforward because you shouldn't be coming over here saying, so you're gonna be talking to my child any kind of way. Your child.
I'm sorry.
I
need to know your parents,
child,
and I need to know the phone number so we can
child,
have a conversation because
your
clearly
child,
you don't understand how.
child,
I'm sorry. How old are you?
How old are you? Came over here cussing at us.
Okay.
Your child
You also
threatened to get a shotgun and shoot me in my face.
Okay. You also know that my son is 8.
Okay. So you need to watch your child. Your child was in this park by himself.
Was he being
By himself. But still at the same time, he came over here. He came over here messing with us. What point you do not understand that?
I'm sorry. How old are you again?
I'm 13, ma'am. Oh, yeah, 13. That's sad for you. That I'm telling you what your child did and how he came over here cussing at us.
He's in 3rd grade. He is in 3rd grade.
Y'all keep saying, are you
But anyway, when I first watched the video, I already knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? White woman having a power trip over a black girl, right? We see this all the time. We see stories like this all the time. But I am proud of that 13-year-old black girl for standing her ground. She was very intelligent, talked very precise on what she was saying to that woman. She was like, well, you should have been watching your child. You know what I mean? That's what she was telling her. Shout out to my beautiful black sister. But, so everything happened, and assault charges has been filed on the white woman, okay? So everything has been handled by Frisco police, and the woman will be seeing the judge soon. But this is my point of the video. And once again, shout out to the young 13-year-old black girl that stood on business. So my point in making this video is basically to talk to the parents, right? My black American parents, my foundational black American parents, my indigenous parents, whatever you want to claim on this land. But this is what I want to talk about. A lot of us as foundational black Americans, we move into the suburbs. Some of us live in predominantly white communities, maybe mixed communities, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 60% white, 40% black, maybe 80% white, 20% black, but we are in the suburbs, so we live amongst these people. And we have children that go to school amongst these people, right? And I think one of the main things that I picked up on this video was, as the little black girl was sitting down and the mama approached him, it was one white boy. Now, the white boy did stand by her side the most, and I got to salute him for that. But the other white kids got up and just walked away. You know what I'm saying? Just left her hanging, all that stuff. She had to stand on it by herself, basically, right? And we got to teach our children that how white people are, or how Mexicans are, because I think of white and Mexicans out there, but how it is to be the only black person in the group, and how people will still lean towards white supremacy. Even though these kids are young, even though these white and Mexican kids are young, but there's still something in their spirit they're going to lean towards whiteness. They're going to respect whiteness at the end of the day. And let's just say that woman would have just beat the hell out of that 13-year-old. Them girls wouldn't have done nothing for her. They would have sit there and watched and screamed and hollered. You get what I'm saying? And see this black girl get dragged through the mud. Now, maybe her white male friend would have helped, but I'm just saying, just follow me here. Sometimes our children be hanging with these white people. And sometimes our children don't understand how white people are. Especially white kids are. How they'll be your best friend. They'll allow you to come over their house and eat. Y'all hang out at places like Main Event. Y'all go to the movies together. Y'all go to school together. Y'all hang out at the lunch table. Do all these things. But at the end, when the rubber meets the road, 8 times out of 10, they gonna roll with white supremacists or their white counterparts. Even Mexicans, any group besides a black American, they will run with the other side over you as a black American child. And I think we need to really teach our children that, like, listen, you with these white kids, if a white person approach you, there's an 8 out of 10 chance that these white kids will allow whatever's going to happen to you. That's just a fact. Because guess what? Imagine if that 13-year-old girl was with 3 black girls, or 3 black people, 3 black kids was with her. Do you honestly think that those 3 black kids will walk away from that 13-year-old black girl that's having a confrontation with that white woman? Hell the fuck no. I know our babies. I know our black babies out here. They would enjoy that. They would have jumped before the 13-year-old girl said something. I ain't speaking of the city kids. I ain't speaking of kids that grow up in majority black neighborhoods. I'm talking about kids that's in the suburbs. They don't know nothing about squabbling or nothing, but it's something in their spirit. When they see something happen to their young sister, they gonna jump and pounce on them. And that's a fact. That white woman wouldn't have went that far with that black girl. Them black girls would not have left that black 13-year-old girl alone. They would be like, who you talking to? They would have been talking for the 13-year-old girl while the 13-year-old talking. They've been talking about her kids and everything. That's what I'm saying. When black kids are around each other, in my opinion, it's like a safety net, especially when you live in the suburbs. I ain't saying that your kids shouldn't have a wide variety of different friends, from different races or different cultures or different ethnicities, however you want to define it. But it's something about a camaraderie in the suburbs with black children that stick together, that understand that there's racism, and whatever happens to you, gonna happen to me too. And I couldn't imagine 3 black girls with that 13-year-old girl would walk away. They would sit there and be arguing with that white woman too. And that just goes to show how white people, white kids, will always lean on the white people. They will always stand with their own. Even subconsciously, the white girls didn't realize they was doing. But it was a power dynamic that they felt like, okay, this is a black girl. Then I saw they were trying to tap on like, just calm down, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. Then they got up and walked away. Left the black girl there hanging, except the little white boy. I gotta give it to the white boy. He stood tall. That's why I say it's 8 out of 10 chance that you're gonna be left alone. And I want my young black people, man, that live in these predominantly white areas or areas that's mixed culture where you might not have that many friends. Always keep your eyes on them folks, man. Always keep your eyes on them folks, bro. Cause even where I stayed, I'm thankful that both of my kids hung with black kids. You know what I'm saying? So when they told me about a little situation there with white folks and all them black kids about to buck on their ass. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it, man. I want my children to be protected. And I want our black babies to be smart and protected also. But shout out to that 13-year-old girl. She stood on business. She protected herself at all times. And she was concise in what she was saying. And I am proud of our 13-year-old baby. I ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of it. And I'm gonna keep y'all updated on what's going on too, man. But this happened in Frisco, Texas. And salute to everyone. Thank you.